Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. It is not Sunday, but we are here with a hot take. I'm trying out a new time slot for this video and just to see how it goes. So if you guys are wondering why you're seeing it on Saturday and not Sunday, that is why. And we'll see how it is going forward. But if I can make it happen on Saturdays is where it's going to stay. All right, here we go. So guys, if you have not seen this dev blog and see the potential of Beast's kit, oh, you guys are going to be in for a surprise because I think they just broke the game. And guys, if you're ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So they pretty much already tell you what the entire blog is going to be about right there in the very first paragraph. So I'm not going to read it to spoil anything, but you know, it is what it is. Let's move on to Beast. Now guys, you guys know I normally don't review kits because it's just not my forte, but his kit is so over the top that I think I have to review parts of it. I'm not going to go in full detail of everything, but who knows? But it is packed, and I mean packed where I think Black Order is done for, scrapped. We don't know for sure until Beast is out. His kit is also very complicated, so it sounds like Bug Alley, because we know how Fox Next Scopely or the devs or whatever you want to call them, how they are with these complicated kits and how sometimes they have to change them because they just can't fix the bug. But with that said, let's get into Beast's kit and I'm going to review it here for you. So he's getting the Hero Global Mutant Support X-Men tag. Pretty standard for X-Men to get global, so no surprising there. Support character, I think it's what we also expected him to be, the healer of the team, and he does not disappoint, let me tell you what. Alright guys, I'm never going to tell you I'm an expert at kits or theory crafting or anything like that. Like, I'm not an expert. But every part of this kit screams, he could be a nuisance almost on any team he's on. Now obviously he's going to thrive in X-Men, but he doesn't need X-Men as part of his kit for most of it. Now, so let's start with his primary attack where he just attacks someone, and not only does that primary tag it, but the adjacent targets get one of their positive flips changed to a negative effect. And then also, this gets even more crazier, he can flip 2 positive effects to negative effects during a counterattack or an assist. And it doesn't need to be an X-Men team. Like any team, if you can get him on someone who just constantly calls for assist, now he's not a hero brawler, I'd say, you know, actually I don't know how that would work, never mind. So I'm not 100% sure if there's an X-Men character that calls for assist of other X-Men. If so, obviously it's going to be an awesome pairing. If not, I would look for another X-Men character in the near future that has that mechanic that calls for assist of other X-Men, because man, it's very rare that I see that a counterattack or an assist does more than what the primary attack does. Yeah. Special is a standard healing, only a 3-turn cooldown. He starts with it, so it's pretty cool, but he can clear some negative effects on himself. He heals the 2 most injured allies, and then he also attacks all characters for damage. I don't know if that's going to be a very big damage dealing move, as it almost is too much if he can deal a ton of damage too, but yeah, he can heal 2 most injured allies. So his healing is not like top-notch healing in the game, but between the heal and the damage, pretty neat, and it's a low cooldown. And once again, another one that doesn't need X-Men. Now his ultimate is where things get interesting. Now it does require 6 energy, he starts with 4 of it, so if you can stop Beast from getting this move off, it's probably in your best interest, because if he gets this move off in an X-Men team, it's game over. At least the way that I'm reading it. So he can apply offense up to Blasters, Brawlers, and X-Men. Applies defense up, Protectors, Controllers, and X-Men. Applies speed up and ability energy to his self, all support, and X-Men allies. And then he applies regeneration to all X-Men allies. So as I'm reading this, if he is teamed with X-Men, they are going to get offense up, defense up, speed up, energy, and regeneration. All. That's it. It's game over on X-Men team. If you do not take Beast out before he hits that, it's over. Now he also has viability in other teams because he can apply these buffs to these classes. And like I said, they don't necessarily need X-Men, but an X-Men, they get them all. The way I'm reading it, they get them all. That is insane crazy. And then his passive adds a new mechanic to the game where if he's on a team of 3 or more X-Men, if they lose a member, you still get a 3-star clear on challenges and campaign nodes. Now obviously, this is going to be a new player special, but also there's not a whole lot of places you can actually use Beast in campaigns. You can only use them in Heroes and you can only use them in Nexus. That's it. And then challenges, there's only 2 challenges I think he actually works in, and I'm not 100% that the name's top of my head, and I don't have my game open to go check it out, but I believe there's only 2 challenges. The one that requires global characters, he can do that one, and then the other one that requires sports support characters, he can do that one. But outside that, I think there's only 2 challenges that he's viable in. So it is a really nice mechanic, but it doesn't really apply everywhere across the board. And I think most likely in an X-Men team, unless you're punching up, you're probably going to full clear stuff. Like I said, he boosts every X-Men to make them better. And then you talk about his special, healing injured allies. His passive on turn will apply regeneration to the most injured ally. And of course, if it's an X-Men, they get to heal for a percentage of his health, but yeah, he's just gonna constantly heal the most injured person. So when you're playing against the AI, most likely they spread their attacks out. It's insane. It's insane. It's all I can say about it. And then he also gives X-Men more resistance. I'm not aware of any X-Men that are lacking resistance, but it also will prevent them from getting debuffed. So, like I said, guys, I usually don't review kits, but when I read his, I was like jaw dropped. Spender special. There's no way people are not going to wail for this. People are going to wail for this. And I'm curious to see how viable it makes them as a raid team and arena team, X-Men with this, because man. And moving on. Arena store update. So guys, it looks like Blob is going to the arena store, which means once again they are passing up the raid store. What is up with that? It has been months since we had a character in the raid store added. We just recently had Crystal added to the raid store, so like it's just, I'm not sure why there are no characters being added to the raid store. It seems like the raid store has been up for quite some time. We've had 2 characters in the war store, 2 characters in the arena store, a character in the blitz store before we've had our last character be added to the raid store. I don't know. Just waiting for someone to go to the raid store, but Blob being able to be farmable in the arena store. I know a lot of late game players are just stacked up on arena credits, so they're going to be, jumping for joy, farming their Blob to 7 stars if they haven't already spent for Blob to be 7 stars. Next up, Nick Fury is returning. So to my free to play and early game players, if you are not in a position where your Kree are already naturally at the 5 gold stars or almost there, do not worry about Nick Fury. He's not a legendary that's going to help you achieve more in the game than what you can already do. Obviously, if there are other characters available to farm for legendaries, they are probably more important than Nick Fury this time, because I rank Nick Fury like right in front of Iron Man, so he's at the end of the actual 8 main legendaries in the game. It's a shame is where he's fallen, but he is an old character. He's been out for more than 2 years. It's just natural that he starts falling behind, and he has fallen behind. So yes, if you're close, go get him. If you're not, don't worry, you're not missing that much. Upcoming blitzes. So guys, if you're ready to take a day off, Yondu is coming up. And if you're a new game player and you're relying on Yondu to get yourself Star-Lord, Star-Lord's still some time off, there's your chance to go hard and get some Yondu shards. Everyone else who's already got Yondu 7 stars already have the Star-Lord unlocked. You know what? Take a nice break. It's always these legacy characters that are always Monday through Wednesday. But guys, I hope you were saving your time. I hope you're not too wearied out from all these blitzes we've been having to do, because X23, as soon as I said that, I really wanted to like that X gonna give it to you from DMX. If some of you guys out there know what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's what came to my mind when I said that. But anyways, that blitz is coming Thursday through Saturday. Everyone's gonna go crazy. We're gonna finally figure out how high blitz scores go, or what the average blitz score goes up to for each tier without blitz bots. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what any scores are. Do they stay the same? Do they decrease or do they increase? Because there's natural growth and progression in everyone's total collection power. So waiting to see. I am curious. Was it only just a few blitz spotters like Fox Next said there was, or was it a lot more wide game spread than what they actually led us to believe? I think we're going to find out, guys, and I'm interested for that. I'm actually more interested for that than anything else in this blog. I'm not kidding. I'm really psyched for Beast, but I'm probably stuck at getting him for 3 stars because he's going to be a blitz release character. That's just the way these things go. It's too early for any of these 3 characters to turn out to be milestone characters. I imagine our next patch, when they announce those characters, one of those could be a milestone character to replace Symbiote Spider-Man, but too early for any of these 3. That's my opinion. Nothing official from Fox Next. That's just the way I see it. Emma Frost, Beast being blitz releases. Anyways, moving on. Bonus events. Payday's back, guys. We're getting paid. Well, some of us are. Some of us still need to struggle for it. But anyways, If you guys are working on your mercs for any reason, which you guys got a pretty good reason to work on your mercs these days if you have Taskmaster, Kurat the Pursuer is available for double drops, Merc Lieutenant, double drops, Merc Sniper, double drops, and Bullseye, the double farm in heroes and villains for double drops. None of those characters are available for legendaries, but like I said, for the payday, and if you got Taskmaster, they do make one heck of a team, at least 3 of the 4 on there. But anyways, guys, and then with Nick Fury's event releasing, like I said, if you are close on your Kree, and I mean within like 20 shards, out more than that, you're probably wasting too much time focused on Nick Fury. You could probably farm, but double drops on Kree Cyborg, who is in 2 nodes, Noble, who is in Cosmic 1/6, and Reaper, who is in 2 nodes. Yeah, there it is, guys. If you need it, get it and try to get it in a little bit less time, you can. But once again, if you have to pass up on Nick Fury, trust me, it's not going to hurt you. If you have to pass up on Phoenix, Black Bolt, or Ebony Maw, that is going to hurt you. Make sure you're still focusing, farming, and trying to get yourself in a position to get those 3 legendaries, because those are the 3 that will make the most difference in your arena, guys. That is the most difference it'll make in your U7 teams or U6 teams. Trust me, if you are free to play, that's the direction you want to go. That's where you're focusing. You do not want to miss those opportunities. And Invisible Woman and Shuri's not a bad backup after that. But anyways, guys, that is it for this dev vlog. You guys gotta let me know in the comments, how hyped are you for Beast, or if you're someone who doesn't really spend, are you planning on wailing out for this character? Has that kit changed your mind at all about anything? I am curious, because I'll tell you right now, I can almost guarantee you the whale's going to be wailing, and they're going to be wailing a little hard. And with that said, if you guys can do me a huge favor, hit that like button. If you're new here or have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. If you do not want to miss any hot takes or any other videos that are released on my channel, do not forget that notification bell. And just like they say in the dev blog, until next time, good luck, Commanders.